So you play with a lot of Hall of Fame
Oh yeah.
caliber guys and guys that are in the Hall of Fame as well. And again,
Mm-hmm.
success early on, but do you have a welcome to the NFL moment, maybe a moment early on where things didn't go quite as well and you realized, hey, this is a different speed, a different game than it was in college?
It first happened for me when I was a rookie, man. And we was in training camp, right? And so Larry Allen, one of the best offensive linemen to ever played in the NFL, benches 700 pounds. That was his max, more than any NFL player has ever done. So anyway, we in training camp and we hit each other, and he knocked me off the ball. That means, he came with more force than I did, and I get driven back. And I remember going into my dorm room that night, and I was talking to my wife, and she could tell. She was like, "Greg, what's wrong? You sound down." And I told her, I said, "Man, today I got knocked off the ball." And I'm not used to that happening to me. I'm not that weak kid that came out of East Wake no more. I'm pretty strong right now. But, I get knocked off the ball. And I didn't know who Larry Allen was at that level. I mean, I knew him as a teammate, but not know him as the Larry Allen, if you would. And so my wife tells me, she said, "Greg, if it's too much for you," you said, we could just give the money back and we can go back to North Carolina and just, live regular lives and get jobs. And I told her, I was like, "No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to go back out there and, man up." And so that next day in practice, man, we hit. And it's probably good I didn't know who he really was, because I probably would have kind of accepted that defeat and said, okay, he does this to everybody. But we hit really, really hard, man. And all the guys out there, they erupt and, start yelling and screaming because it was a huge collision. But yeah, that was a serious welcoming to the NFL for me.